7.
Well, AllBirds shocked investors by switching from shoes to artificial intelligence. What? Joining us now, Chase Wilsey, Vice President, Wilsey Asset Management. Why would you go from, I'm looking up AllBirds shoes. Why would you go from shoes to AI?
Well, I think because the shoes weren't working and they were grasping at straws. I mean, AllBirds, when you look at it, they debuted their shoe back in 2016. They went public actually on the stock market in 2021. At one point, they had a valuation on the company of about $4 billion. I mean, this was a very popular company, but last Tuesday, before this AI announcement, the company was worth $21 million. So it went from $4 billion down to $21 million. They closed all their full price U.S. retail locations back in February. So I think they're just kind of chasing the hype right now, trying to save the stock, save the company.
But how can you do that? Can you go from like shoes and everything is built, the branding, everything around that, and then all of a sudden do AI? Like AI what?
Well, that's a big question. They're changing the name from AllBirds to NewBird AI is going to be the name of the company. What they're actually doing is like AI compute. So this doesn't really make sense to me, but what they're going to be doing is they're going to be buying AI kind of infrastructure and they're going to be leasing it out to other companies. And the big question you have to ask here is, okay, you knew shoes and maybe shoe manufacturing. What the heck do you know about AI? I mean, is this going to work out? I think probably not. I mean, you have so many other viable competitors in this space. You know, if you're going up against, let's say, a Microsoft or an Amazon with billions, hundreds of billions of dollars that they can deploy, can AllBirds or NewBird AI really fill a void there? I don't think so.
Do we still know what they're doing? Any idea at all?
I think they're using a bunch of kind of hot button kind of topics, trying to say different things. I mean, I don't know. There isn't really a full-fledged plan laid out yet. I mean, the stock market received it well on the day, but I think it was a lot of hype that kind of got involved. The stock actually went up about 800%.
What?
At one point during the day. I mean, it was crazy. And this is something you have to be careful, and a lot of it is from retail investors. So I'm going to say, you know, not your big money, it's smaller players that hear a hot word like AI, they jump into it and the stock surges. The problem is the stock went up to like $24 a share. I checked it today, it's already back down to $8. So people have lost a lot of money on this already, and it reminds me a lot of the meme stock craziness with your GameStops, your AMCs, and I think there's going to be a lot of people that lose a lot of money chasing names like NewBird AI or AllBirds.
Okay, so what happens now from this?
What happens now? I mean, I think you're going to see other companies potentially deploy a similar strategy of like, oh, hey, AllBirds, you know, NewBird AI.
AllBirds, NewBird.
They were able to send their stock higher. And we kind of saw something similar back with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency a few years ago, where companies, they just had to mention the term Bitcoin or crypto and their stock would surge. I think you're going to see something similar here as well, where people are going to be chasing companies that really don't have much value, but they just throw out that name. And the thing that you have to understand is when a company has a market value like AllBirds did at $21 million, well, you don't have to attract as much capital into that stock to send it higher. As an example, if you have a stock that's at like $1 trillion market cap, well, to make that stock double, you have to attract $1 trillion worth of new capital into it. $21 million, you just have to find $21 million worth of new monies to flow into that stock to send it higher by 100%. So there's a lot more kind of manipulation that can take place, and there's a lot more risk and danger that can take place in this space as well.
That's exactly why I don't get myself in that, because I would just probably get myself in a lot of trouble.
It's just pure gambling. Stay away from these names. It is just no better than going to Vegas here.
Good advice. And at least in Vegas, you can go to a buffet or something, watch a show.
Buffet, there's a lot to do out there, a lot of fun.
Right?
This, you just watch your money decline very quickly.
Gives me a headache. Chase, always good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Fox 5 Weather, sponsored by